Good day, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is Viper's Viperland, and here I am back with some Control. Also, hey, Ramen, how's it going? It's ramen. Sorry, Sora. I don't know why I said ramen. Oh, because, yeah, it was the ramen gifted sub. That's why.
Alexander was being a slave for prison labor.
No, you got him a Frau. Very nice. I'll say, Sora, how's it going? You're on month 11 out of 12. Your freedom is shortly upon you. But yeah, ramen still gets the fish. Why is there... It's like a strand of spider web. Alright, well, cool. We're not going to do the Alan Wake one yet, but we are doing the Foundation. So we're going to start that up. We have to go talk to the board, which says we got to go over here. Also, yes, we have another thing. Let's say variants and alterations. Analysis of his threat part 5. His corruption manifests in vastly different ways. Some hosts remain largely unchanged, while others are barely recognizable as human. What determines this level of alteration? Is it the duration of corruption? It could simply be an evolutionary process, each entity representing a stage of growth in an undiscovered linear progression leading towards what? Additionally, his entities possess various paranatural abilities. How have they achieved this? Do they gain them from corrupting objects of power? Have they corrupted a single, highly talented para-utilitarian and divided their access to paranatural abilities across the network of his corrupted hosts? As a scientist, I am hindered by the sheer number of questions. It's difficult to identify where one should begin. What is the most pertinent question? How do we kill it? Seems like a good start. Refer to file blank for full report.
Jesse, good to see you. We've got Dylan situated in his containment cell like you asked. I've got medical staff running tests as we speak, and I'd be happy to walk you through the details later. Other than that, what's next?
With the slide projector turned off, the hiss are shut out, but we're stuck with the ones already here. We can't lift the lockdown until they're all eradicated.
Yeah, kind of need to get every
last
last one.
If ever got out, that would be the end of everything.
Well, eliminating them all will take time. Look, I'll do what I can on my end, but my research is progressing slower than I'd like.
I think I can help with that. I am making you the head of research, effective immediately. I want you to use everything the Bureau has, every resource, every confidential scrap of data, and find a way to keep the hiss out for good.
Seems a good call.
That's... Really? I mean, yes, I can certainly... Yes! Yes, I accept.
You'll do great. Besides, I didn't really have anyone else lined up.
I'm honored, Jesse, really. Thank you.
Alright. Maybe I'm in the wrong bit. Where do I go? You still got more to say. Oh, we go to the hotline chamber. Duh. What else would we call the ward? She does still have more to say, though, so I'm curious.
Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it. That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing.
Scientist, you know. Yeah, I don't know if we've heard all these, too.
How do you feel about me taking over as director?
You act like it just happened. You've been director since we first met, remember? I'm still thrilled. Nothing's changed. Not for me. But the Bureau has changed. Trench and Darling are gone. Their knowledge, anything not written down, disappeared with them. They knew the Bureau better than anyone.
They're the Bureau's past, Emily. We won't operate like they did.
Yeah, but she's right. They still took a lot of info with them.
Ever were. We won't ever be like them.
And
when
then something
the hiss
is,
got into my head,
you know,
I saw some weird things.
very
I think
knowledge-based
Darling
bureau.
even spoke to me. Does that make any sense to you?
Empirically, no, but phantom voices as well as hallucinatory states are not uncommon here. And
Yeah, I imagine
considering the
that.
forces that Dr. Darling was working with, he could have been transferred to a different plane of consciousness, physically or otherwise.
And that doesn't upset you?
Oh, very. And the fact that he hid those forces from me, it's infuriating. But Darling's dream was always to look beyond our reality. This time he may have taken a step too far, but as long as his consciousness can perceive his surroundings, I'm sure he's loving it.
Maybe Darling was just trying to protect you from the darker side of his work.
Fuck that. I'm not a child. Don't just assume I'm gonna consider something morally repugnant.
Which it all was.
Which it all was, of course.
Fair, fair.
How was Dylan?
The same. I can't detect any his activity, but his physiology has certainly been altered by it. And I can't tell if his brain activity is genuine or simply the aftermath of the hiss, like spasms. Dylan could wake up tomorrow for all I know. I really can't say.
Then I just have to wait for him. That's fair. He waited a long time for me.
So I'm pretty sure they're making a Control
Don't worry.
2.
We'll be
Alan Wake 2
monitoring
did
around the clock.
monetarily well enough for
If
them
he
that
wakes
they,
up, we'll be ready.
pretty sure that I heard they're
I
making
don't
Control
mean
2.
that in
Like,
a hostile way.
in a
just-
very
well,
far off way, like
No.
barely announced, but like,
I
or like not even an official announcement, just
My
like,
brother isn't exactly popular around.
kind of working on this. So
I
yeah,
hope one
it'll
day
be a
he'll
while,
have the
but
chance to change
excited
that.
for it.
So, there was a moment after Hedron died that I couldn't feel my powers. The hiss got into my head. Just for a moment.
So that explains the HRA outage. Before we knew what was happening, the hiss had us. They were in my head. I saw terrible things. I mean, I was about to go under forever when the hiss was pushed back. The HRAs had come back on. Dylan vanished afterwards, and we fought off the hiss that came after him. So if Hedron's death knocked out the HRAs, that means there must be a new local source for them to relay, which I'm guessing must be
Me.
You
You.
know.
Hedron is dead, assuming that word even applies to a resonant-based life form. But whatever it awakened in you, the power you call Polaris, is still active. Or at least, that's what my instruments are telling me.
I don't think we're ever gonna understand all of this.
Yeah, probably
And I'm
not.
okay with that. I'm just glad you're here with me. That's good to know. Thanks, Emily.
And last one.
I found Dylan attacking the astral plane and the board. What was he hoping to accomplish?
Huh. Since they arrived, Hiss have been corrupting objects of power, which have an inherent link to the astral plane. Maybe their goal was to access the astral plane and the board itself.
That still doesn't tell us why.
His motives are a difficult thing to work out, but I have been digging through confidential files and noticed a strange gap in knowledge regarding the board. Looks like any data on them has either been deleted or was never gathered in the first place.
Then maybe it's time someone looked into that.
Maybe it is.
Well, let's go to that.
Well, I've got a bureau to run. See you soon.
Yes, ma'am, Director Faden. Where are the files?
Please, Emily. Not even as a joke.
Alright. So. I don't know if it's faster to fast travel, but I'm gonna hoof it.
Additional source of munitions.
Up here. Director's office. Just cuts through, right? Yeah. Nope. I was wrong. That's a cut through though. Yeah, director's office. Room. Go the right way eventually. I know my way around. Look this game. Twice. Looking for the shortcut. Must have missed it. Oh, because it was in the main room. Yeah, I could have taken it from the main room. Well, whatever.
Jesse
Yeah.
Faden.
director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I still don't quite believe it,
Yeah, but
but
here, yeah.
you always knew where we were headed.
I guess we have a phone call from the board.
Even if it was a dream, I feel Darling reached out to me through the hotline. I have a feeling he and Trench won't be the only callers from the beyond.
Well, let's pick it up. Director, situation, crisis, uh-oh, in Foundation. We demand your attention, Moxie. Oldest house is in danger. We opened the door, tree in maintenance. Hurry, post haste.
Problem in the Foundation. That was Ahti's vacation spot. We need to check this out.
Pretty sure there was a... Yeah, because when we go down there for Ahti, there is a fast travel point right there. So we should be able to fast travel right to it. I should have just taken that door. Shame on me. Alright. Oh, I did put in some abilities. I had 6 points from here. Really want to get to that. And then it's kind of whatever. Anything after that I don't really care about. We could probably put points in a melee, or shield, or whatever. But it is nice to be able to control the big guys. Now, we want to go to Foundation.
Dark, quiet, trans-dimensional.
Alright.
This place really suits Ahti. So that etching is the door.
Yeah, you know, it's a normal door.
Okay, let's try opening it.
Yeah, see, a normal door. Foundation.
No time for sightseeing. The board said this was an emergency.
I mean, we can always see a little. I also did equip the scattergun, basically the shotgun, and just gave it a bit of whatever mods I have. It's the only thing I did setting up for the
Looks like
stream.
no one's been down here in a while.
You don't say. Looks slightly, maybe like no one's been down here for a little bit.
Those crystals are kind of pretty. Emily would be having a field day down here.
My life's been a strange one. Certainly stranger than I'd like. This is something else. The floors crawl, the walls slither. It's a shifting pit. On the street, it's just another drab building standing there for anyone to see. But no one does. How do we miss it? Northmore. Acting director Northmore now is on a train from Washington. He'll expect answers, which is why I'm making these tapes. They're evidence that I'm at least trying to understand. Father searched his entire life for something like this, and we find it 1 week after he's buried. He always hated irony. Of course, Father, the great director, Ash, would have been the first man in. And look at me, his bookworm son, the supposed head of research who can't stop his legs from shaking long enough to step over the threshold.
Alright, tally ho. I say as if that way wasn't blocked off.
The Foundation. Bottom of the oldest hell. Stop the hiss.
Marshall? How was she on the hotline? Unless she's dead. Jesus. She seemed like the kind of woman who could survive anything.
Yeah, you know, stuff happens. Does mean she's probably got...
I only heard heard of the Foundation when I became head of operations. The very bottom of the oldest house. Director access only. Just the name alone is classified. Zachariah gave me a tour the day I was promoted. Said I should see it for myself, to understand. After that, I snuck down on my own from time to time.
They classified the name Foundation as
And
the
down there.
foundational base of the oldest
Nothing
house.
changed down there.
Super
Not
smart.
even the walls. It's solid, permanent, different from the rest of the house. Of course, they were always watching me. I never stayed long. I'm not stupid. I have to stop the Hiss from finding this place. I'm the only one who can.
Well, he does not seem to have succeeded in that plan. But hey, here we are. I mean, maybe there's no Hiss down here. Who knows? Excuse me. Nope. Okay, so I almost got one shot with the first thing. That's always a good sign. Always a good sign. It was two of them. They did explode in my face. In theory, there should be some decent mods down here, too. What's that? We just got melee, health recovery and melee hit. That's potentially useful. Won't let me reach that. Yeah. Oh! I lied. Can I reach that? Well, let's just throw rocks at him. Jeez. I expect this thing into doing crazy headshot damage, too. Yeah, I guess DLC enemies are gonna be a little tankier. Smidgen. Nothing we can make here. Hoping to get better mods, but whatever. Also kinda whatevs. Our mods aren't really bad at all, but better is nice. Hello. Oh, hello to you too. Yeah, if you've got like clubs or something, I'm gonna be up here. Or you don't. Oh, no, it's not gonna hit anyway. Oh, you can throw them. Cool. There we go. Good old shotgun. Nothing beats shotgun.
Hiss are using pickaxes now.
Yeah, you know, sometimes gotta use pickaxes. Whatever gets the job done. They can't all have guns and explosive psychokinetic powers. Bureau of Control, Tom, you missed the good news. I'm sure the official memo will go out soon, but Northmore called in all hands at the crossroads to announce we're finally moving out of this hellhole and up into the house proper. Bureau brass apparently solved the moving walls problem, or at least figured out a way to pinpoint where and when that happened. All I know is going up means goodbye darkness, goodbye weird lunches with the ex-Nazi scientists, and goodbye pissing into the pit. I know that was you, Barry. Northmore is ordering the Foundation sealed as soon as we can haul our stuff out and somehow convince Ash to come with us. He's the only one kicking up a fuss. This is long overdue. We've lost 11 men and damn near $10,000 in supplies moving between the entrance and the Foundation. And for what? Research? Ash is batty if he thinks we want to stay here and shift through the sand for him. Just rusted iron flakes anyway. Did you know that? We were breathing that shit in. Good old rust. Delicious, healthy, good for you rust. Beware of toxic geysers, thank you. I'll do what I can. Maybe a little bit of... What the hell's up here? Did I just... Yeah, I did. No, that was a different way. But it still doesn't really help me. Guess we're going this way. Glad to have a map of the area. You know, it's kind of useful. Mr. Wilder, I have some bad news. You remember that Robert Ricardo fellow who we brought in as special consultant to map the lower caves? Well, today he found a chamber with weird eyes covering every inch of the walls, and a strange black pillar in the center. It looks like the one at the crossroads, but smaller. We had a bureau member shadowing him, but whatever happened in there did a number on our guest. The docs are taking a look, but it's pretty clear Mr. Adventure's exploring days are over. I know we were careful to limit the guy's exposure to non-ordinary. Drugging him and carrying him to the upper floor was a real hoop, by the way, but we really needed to reevaluate our policies on external contractors. Honestly, we'd be better off forming a special division, trained in repelling and orienting than subjecting more outsiders to the shit we deal with. They almost always end up dead or loony. Yeah, I can't imagine bringing in outsiders to here ends well. Especially down here, like, if this is the big, like, forbidden basement.
The astral plane is cutting into our dimension. What if this happens in the upper floors?
Normal.
It'll destroy the bureau.
Yeah, you know, normal stuff. Maybe everything is going to be the astral plane, you know? Can't hit anything from over there. That hit. You need to stop. Ah, damn it. Got him. Alright. Damn you. Ow. You have too much health, dude. You have too much health. Thank you. Jeez.
I wish I brought Emily with me. I could really use my head of research right about now.
It's just normal astral plane bleeding into the real world stuff, you know. Who needs research?
Marshall! You're alive! Wait! It's Jesse! The director!
She doesn't seem to care. Or here, I suppose.
Whoa.
That's
This
alright.
place is huge.
Marshall?
Yeah, you know, standard
Can you hear
underground
me?
stuff.
She was on the hotline, so that person couldn't have been Marshall, right? One problem at a time. Let's see what's going on with that pillar first.
The nail. Nope.
It's been 5 days since we first entered the building. Traversing the interior is dangerous due to the shifting, but we did manage to find a lower cavern that seems structurally predictable, which is a scientific way of saying its walls won't crush us in our sleep.
Important.
Northmore even made a discovery. A pistol placed on a stone pedestal in front of that strange ebony pillar. Seems like something out of a storybook, except the heroes usually find swords, not handguns. But it is the perfect lure for someone like him. Hours after finding this weapon, Northmore cornered me to spout some nonsense about how the board had made him the director. He ranted about the title being meaningless before now, calling Father and all other previous directors shams, frauds, and...
Oh, just because he talked to a pyramid.
I think this place is worse for Northmore than it is for me. Strangest thing? There was no pedestal in front of that pillar a day ago. This building has swallowed a dozen of my men, and now it's handing out presents? Is it playing some sort of game?
I mean, you know, you win some, you lose some. Some people die, some people get a gun. Normal things, clearly. Nail. Door monolith is hurt. Touch. Reveal it to enter. Alright, let's unhurt the monolith. Repair the nail linked to prevent astral corruption consumption collision. This is the director's duty. Plot. Authorized for a single new tool upgrade. Use it to save the Foundation. Us. Bureau. Left self or right weapon. Only one is permitted.
So I can only choose one? I thought I was done with these tests.
Either make crystals or break crystals. Action do. Shape manipulate. Let's go manipulate. We're tweaking, cultivating the abilities. You. Oh, I missed what they were saying. I was looking. Ooh. Don't remember if this is something we can do on the tree, or if it's just a you got this. Actually, that one might break before we get to use it. These don't last super long. Eh, longer than they could. Yeah, it's fine. Command to loosen the 4 lock's keys. MacGuffins located in the fringe nowhere of the astral plane. Astral bleeding collisions to spread. Lost them. Do this and nail will be repaired. Glued. Crisis averted. Of course, his surprised. Yeah, I'll get us there. Oh, you can use it as a weapon. And then huck it at people. The gold ones are immune, right? Yeah. Need a gunfire. People levitating. Yeah. wanted. There we go. Alright, not too bad. We got crystals. You can use it to traverse. You can use them to stab people in the feet.
Okay, let's review.
Complete all missions in the Foundation. Did I not do that? I guess. Did I? Oh, this is Foundation stuff. Okay. I definitely didn't finish this one. Well, I finished it, but not like Platinum.
This broken pillar is called the Nail. It was broken by something, and now the astral plane is bleeding into the Foundation, which will destroy the oldest house, the Bureau, and everyone inside.
Yep.
I need to find 4 locks, or keys, or whatever, to stop that from happening. But I'm the director. I've handled worse. This should be...
The pillar found on the crossroads is best described as an onyx spike that protrudes from the cave floor like an imposing stalagmite. Despite its aggressive silhouette, the structure has an undeniable allure. Would entirely have something to say about the pillar's overall erect nature, but I'm more down to Whitmore's essay on dynamic layers, structures within structures, the fractal mirror in every being. Given its significant location, I believe the pillar is either the very heart of the oldest house, or an intrusion within that heart. Or perhaps it's like the husk of a seed from which the oldest house sprouted. Trottier wrote that great architecture isn't built, it grows. But then why does the pillar look so different from the rest of this place's concrete walls and rocky caverns? It's easier to see it as an anomaly, a buried artifact, a foreign body, a demonic phallus. What if this pillar is any more welcome here than we are?
Simple-ish.
You know, demonic phallus, normal stuff. You need to hit base camp. We can go left or right, basically. I'm gonna go left. This cuz. Ah, that's a... Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That's normal. There we go, warehouse. Easy peasy, the power of spikes. I presume, yep, we can be here too. Excuse me. Now, I guess we go around these ones. We could probably shoot them if we'd pick the other thing, but whatever. Still feel like shooting them's the weaker option, but it probably gets us more loot. We already found a few chests covered by stuff, so maybe that would have helped a bit. Alright, well, through the door. Do the ritual in the warehouse. Sure. Normal warehouse things to do rituals. Okay. This guy's got some distance up there. Still got him. Ow! That was all of my health. I do wish you hadn't done that. Yes, yes, good. There we go. More health. Bulk explosive ammo refund, evade something or other. Thank you. The oldest house has revealed much to me during my months in the Foundation, but many questions remain. Primarily, the tree etchings bewilder me. What is their significance? If the house has changed shape over its lifetime, as I've theorized, then was a tree its first form? I sent a team to Schwartzman Building in search of pre-settlement accounts of Manhattan Island. From those I discovered a single relevant line, and there I found a tree not known to me, the devil twisted within its bark. That line, taken with the fact that certain American cultures believe some trees would offer wisdom and guidance, is indeed interesting. However, it's hardly firm evidence, and though I am now bound to the oldest house, I remain a man of science. Of course, there are numerous ancient beliefs regarding trees. Yggdrasil, the tree of knowledge, Yaximixche, some cultures offered blood sacrifices to trees, while others claimed trees endowed chosen individuals with inhuman powers. Do New York City's many murders act as a sacrifice for the oldest house? Does the house have a chosen champion? Is it me? What am I missing here? Oh, His sharpened agents display the para-utilitarian ability to rapidly move short distances. This ability is unique in the fact that it is not associated with any known object of power. I mean, I guess they go further. They more sprint, but like the carousel horse lets us dodge. Whatever. However, we should not discount the possibility that this ability is an object variation. For example, abrupt physical relocation, APR, could potentially be a variant of the jukebox's effect. Other explanations of the His sharpened ability currently include yawns tonight. Momentary time manipulation, brief increase in physical speed, inhibiting the witness's sense of sight. If we do accept that His sharpens ability is not connected to an unknown object of power, or to a known object of power, then the Hiss are either manifesting unique paranatural abilities, or there are objects in the house that we aren't aware of. Either way, the Hiss are continuing to develop new strains of corruption, and that is a cause for concern. Refer to Paul Blank for full report. Field research on astral entity astral copy. Within the astral plane now physically accessible, a torrent of new information has been collected on the entities known as astral copies. Copies' bodies are comprised of a dense stone-like material that is both resilient under controlled circumstances and brittle when struck with significant force. See report 811-1633 for full composition and analysis. Whether the astral copies possess individual consciousness or are directed by a higher intelligence such as the board remains unknown. However, their shared aggression seems to indicate a unified goal. Director Faden's encounters with these entities, when binding objects of power in the astral plane, indicate they serve as live targets for potential para-utilitarians to practice on. Some have been equipped with Bureau weaponry, though it seems unlikely they were armed by our personnel. It is important to note that they appear immune to his corruption. For file blank for full report. The log. Hotline. T. Locks, keys, keeps sockets, us here. Trapped, hooked, hidden, fed. They're old, young, extra life. With the director's help, situation information is subject to change. Thank you, board. Very helpful. Alrighty. Oh, hey. Should be checking these new mods I'm getting. More recovery on evade use is interesting. Elemental source gain per element. Source gain per element pickup. Shield strength. Launch energy cost. Energy gain from taking melee damage. If I get punched, I get energy back. Nutty down here. Accuracy. Ammo refund and taking explosive damage. Taking explosive. Now I'm okay. But interesting. Supplies back when you get hurt. Never a terrible idea. Still need just 2? No, it needs 3, and then that needs 2. Okay, 5 total. Good enough for me. Don't know what ritual the warehouse needs, but let's go figure it out. After we loot.
Is this a Bureau ID badge?
Oh, okay.
Looks so old. Hope will definitely want to see this.
28 days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on the name. I'm too tired to ask why. I'm not sleeping well. Per orders, me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research Father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar where Northmore found the handgun.
I mean, it does seem important.
The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. But then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base.
Yeah, what they said.
Lines, dragon roads, Hyligalinian, call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads. I started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. We'll see when I'm done.
Clearly, it worked to some
I
degree.
work away from the pillar. I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
Thank you for loot. Use aimed fire boost. Super sure what that does, but hey, cool. We did the thing. Alright, to power core storage then. It is a whole bunch of power cores. But only one seemed to have any actual power. That's a lie. Well, that one seems intermittent. I think we did the right one. After numerous attempts, I finally found a way to intercept and contain the ambient energy of the ley lines in a kind of non-Aristotelian battery I've dubbed the power core. I admit it was difficult capturing an energy I can barely measure, much less interact with. Luckily, it seems that the porous stones in the Foundation's caverns possess such conductive qualities. Using stone flakes and copper wire, my power cores collect significant power. My early prototypes collected too much, in fact, but I've since reinforced the container. We don't yet know the repercussions of tapping into this power field. As a precaution, these devices should not be taken outside of the house. Ideally, the Bureau should no longer need to rely on typical energy sources. My greatest feat of engineering yet. Always had an interest in invention, like the creativity that it allows, set within the firm boundaries of logic and physics. Father never appreciated calling it a mundane science. With that in mind, I dedicate this invention to Theodore Ashe Sr. May he scowl in peace. Definitely no father issues. Whatsoever. None. Alright, guess this is floor 3, tunnel entrance. Tunnel's over here, though. Nothing. Alright, then entrance to tunnel. Goes up. Oh, and there's a way down. Yeah, I guess that elevator brought us up pretty niftily. Okay. Hey, Liz Nora, thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? Welcome to Viperland in the chat. To you and the raiders, how was your stream? I hope it went well. I'd ask what you were playing, but I think I know. But hello to all the raiders coming by. I'm Viper S. This is Viperland. We play variety games. Right now I'm going through the Remedy Entertainment games, starting in the order I played them in, which is Control. We're going to be doing Alan Wake starting Monday, Alan Wake 2, Alan Wake 1 after that. I know it's a weird order, but I enjoyed the order I played them in, and that's the way I'm going to be streaming them. So, going currently through the DLC of Control. This game is still fantastic. Loves me some Alan Wake 2. That's what got me to be like, hey, I have to stream all these. But man, Control is still fantastic. Not that that's news. Game won all sorts of like... Actually, I don't actually know if it won awards. I think it did, but I know it was recommended to me by many friends, so... To me, that's more important than the awards, clearly. It was one of those like games everyone recommended and then I put off for too long. Once I eventually got a chance to sit down and play it, it was really good. Oh, I can't control that guy yet. Dang it. A few more points I should be able to. Damn it. There we go. I hate the guys that dodge, but man, it just makes it more awesome. It makes it feel really good to knock them out of the sky. Oh, hey. Kill 50 his sharpen. Cool. Guess I hadn't done that. Kind of funny to get trophies. Thought I had. I mean, I did beat this DLC once, but clearly that did not get me all the trophies. So where are we going from here? From the warehouse. It's gotta be this way. Not entirely sure. When I played through the DLC, I kind of just played through it as part of the game. Kind of like I am now, though. But, like, I didn't really register how long it is or not. That's where we came from. I don't know if we're going to finish it tonight, if it's going to take a little bit of bleeding into tomorrow. We came from this way. Yes, we totally did. Alright, well. Reverse direction. Should have known that was activated, but whatever. Yeah, hope the stream went well. Honestly, I need to sit down and give that game a shot. Every time I see Liz Nora playing some of it, it always seems really fun. Though, the downside being the group of friends. Well, I used to have a group of friends I played Among Us with. Still friends with those friends. Maybe I could get a group together. You know, a new game.
Not sure she's ready.
Oh,
I'm here, aren't I?
yeah.
I saved
Sure
the bureau
she's
once,
ready.
and I'll do it again.
Sure she's ready. I don't know what more you expect. Besides, you know, actually adapting. Also, hey, how's it going, Ramen? DLC is pretty good so far. We are in the sub-basement. Yes, you caught a Frau. Meteor Hill AWE 3. Note, per archival mandates 8.A, this document has been edited to meet current administrative standards. Certain terminology may be out of date. The retrieved material was subject to Fellstrom's array, configuration 74B, but the tests were halted as the matter began to physically elude the equipment. Attempts to constrain the equipment to the element were made, but under further stress it became vaporous. Researchers suffered corrosive injuries prior to their deaths. So fun. We were told to go to the basement. The astral plane seems to be invading the real world. There's a giant pillar called the Nail. We can make crystals grow out of the wall. And we keep finding notes from, like, way back when. Like, the notes are from the people who first entered the oldest house and found these areas to be areas that don't shift around, so we're down here to be safe until they found out ways to, like, actually stop it. Like this note, yeah, event date 19. Oh, this is from an AOE. That doesn't count. The child victims at Meteor Hill recounted the material enveloping them in a pleasant manner upon making contact, but when discovered, they were blank and screaming. Bodily changes were perceived immediately. Deformities, loss of pigment in the skin and hair, and mental symptoms surfaced in subsequent examination. Confusion, heightened aggression. Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions gave statements claiming the incident was caused by debris from poorly made Russian satellites, which the public accepted with no complications. The children were sent to the Bureau's recuperation facility in Blank to receive help away from society. Yeah. So this is, it's a very cavernous area, apparently covered in red sand, which is rust. Just iron oxide dust everywhere. I'm sure it's healthy and good for anything. Here, what a... Okay, so we have access to this floor. Do we need batteries or something? I can go down to the previous floors, like we have access to here now, but I don't see why. Go down and see. Yeah, totally normal. Then things will be able to definitely cure. Uh-huh. Not actually sure. Let's see where this goes. Playing it, and always thumbs up so far. I downloaded it, but I haven't actually been playing it. That had been on my radar for a while, though, as like a vaguely Soulsian 2D game. I can't say I know a ton about it, but the bits I had seen looked really cool. Thank you. We seem to have hit a dead end regardless. It always looked like I did it. That's on book club just now too. Oh, okay. Unfortunate, only because it's such a terrible thing. Like, not unfortunate to be talking about it, but like, man, I don't envy anyone that has anything to do with that. Because it sucks. Maybe that was just in case we fell. Let's try going back up. We can't see. Stupid heavy book right now. Okay, that would do it too. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, we also made Emily Pope, the woman who's always talking to us in the boardroom. She is the head of research now. She has been promoted. And yeah. There are one or two people online who maybe ship those two. It's just the occasional. No, I want the crystals. I don't make the crystals grow. Uh-oh. Well, I guess this is why we activated the elevator. That exact reason. What I inevitably miss. Considering you only really interact with like 4 people in this game. You've got Emily Pope, you've got the guy who's the like security dude, you've got the woman we're chasing after now, the older woman who's head of operations, and the weird dude down in the containment sector, and Ahti, I guess. To be fair, Ahti, but like, he's clearly on vacation. You can't date somebody if they're on vacation. Yeah, the Panopticon guy. He's the guy in containment. Yeah. Definitely a Metroidvania. Okay. I feel like 2D Metroidvanias can definitely be very Soulsian. Cough, cough. Like half the 2D Metroidvanias these days. Not a bad thing, mind you. Yeah, I've been meaning to check that out before it went free. Now I don't have an excuse, I just haven't started it yet. Let's be better at doing crystal stuff. Technically, these things only stay active for a short time, but like, not that short. I don't need to rush them that much. There we go. No, I keep checking to see if we can make anything new. Even though we're not getting materials that quickly. Just have it. Also, it may be shocking, but the stuff here has higher health than it did in base game. I know, it's crazy to think about. Yeah, I'm not going back to the executive department right now. I'm a little busy game. I don't care if there's major targets there. Yeah, come with me. Easy. And you come with me. Yeah, I know, it's unheard of for post-game content to have strong enemies in it. Totally unheard of. I wish more of them stepped on the trap, that's fun. I still can't believe that was the thing. Elden Ring players complaining about the difficulty. Mind you, I haven't played the DLC, so who knows? Maybe I get to it and I go, this is some hot bullcrap. I don't know. That could happen. But I feel like I'd expect that, because, you know, it's the thing From Software does. They make hard, but, you know, fairly reasonable games. But I don't know. Again, I haven't played the DLC, so I do not know firsthand. At all. Also, hey Seven, how's it going? Destroy all the hiss nodes will lower hiss barriers. Alright. How's it going? Literally all the DLCs are like that. Yeah, I mean, the Bloodborne DLC had what was considered the hardest Soulsborne boss, like, hard stop to that point. I don't know if that's been updated since then. Like, yeah, no kidding. Elevator.
Tell me, for whom do you fight?
I know.
Very clear. Do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their
How do I
stead.
hit that?
Though your comrades only rarely respond in kind, which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise
Alternatively, how do I
engaged?
get that out
I
of
was
here?
given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians,
Maybe I can shoot it from this side. No. Oh, rocks. Rocks were the answer. However, it still didn't load. Oh. Hello.
Your gods are different from those of the beasts.
There we go.
Icons, everyone, except
Easy.
for this, and you will see how Eorzea's fate is bleeding the land
Much better.
dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question:
Go
why
further
do
up.
they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Swan, to grovel at their feet? The answer: your masters lack the strength to do otherwise.
Think we missed a few.
For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this,
Oh, weapon
but
mods
a
full.
single path is open to the impotent ruler,
They keep giving us low rank versions of things. Go away.
Which leads to innovation and death. Only a man of power can rightly steer the course.
I guess we're finally.
They're
And
etching.
in this land
Like the
of
one I
creeping
used to get in.
mendacity, that one truth will
Well,
prove
to
its
the etching.
salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea, face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule. There's only one I should take your realm, but none among you has the power to stop me.
Honestly, I really want to get the crystals to hit more people, so I'm gonna. That invisible thing is on him. Yep, look at that. Oh, yeah, these guys have pickaxes and can throw them at you. Jeez. Correct. There's specific areas. Some can be used in combat. Ow! Some are exclusively for making a platform. And they don't stay up for super long, but you can keep making them pop up. Right, did that not complete the ritual in the warehouse? Locke's ancient reason Babylon?
Is this the lock/key the board told me about?
Yeah, we have to find 4 lock/keys to fix the pillar and keep the astral plane from coming into, you know, the rest of the world. Which would be bad, because it's bad. It's bad. Hold on, seasoned. Only 3 keys. Our nail is rebuilding, loosening.
Just doing my job.
Always gonna have a fall damage.
First one down. Director Faden's got this covered.
4 ability points ain't nothing shabby. Alright, we're definitely not gonna die, right? Yeah, I'll take that. Let's slow a bit quicker. That gets us the ability to control the big dudes. And I guess I don't know where we go from here. I got everything I want. I could do ground pound, which can be fun. Who's supplying electricity? The energy cubes, which they actually had a thing about. So the energy cubes take the ambient ley line energy of this place and turn it into power. So those cubes they keep throwing around to activate switches, those are created down here. And they actually do take... They were also saying that apparently this thing, which we're trying to fix, the nail, the monolith, the whatever, is basically the convergence of all of the ley lines. Not some of the ley lines. All... Oh, hello. All of the ley
How did she
lines.
get down here?
What are you doing down here, Emily?
What do you mean? You called me down, remember?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, that's right. You didn't. But then, I remember you needing me to come here. I mean, you even told me how to get in.
No, we
Let's just
didn't.
chalk it up to synchronicity so we can get to work.
But...
She takes everything in stride.
The board called me down here to deal with the
Oh,
situation.
the cast speed would be
The
insane.
astral plane is...
I mean,
Colliding with our world, I know. Isn't it fascinating?
that's how the
I
oldest
never
house
even considered
moves.
that the astral plane could be
It's a regular
physical
house,
volume
but
expanding
with
beyond
ley
this
line
dimensional
speeds.
container. The bleed is localized to this area, but its growth rate seems steady.
It's that powerful.
Given time, it will consume the entire Bureau. And possibly beyond.
That's what I'm here to stop. The board told me to fix the nail over there by dismantling 4 locks in the astral plane. Funny, I
Yeah.
think it's put itself back together a bit.
So that could be due to the law of inverse exchange. For every associated component you remove, this nail reconstructs. Or possibly some variation of anti-sympathy. Don't worry, I'll look into it. Did you notice all the Bureau infrastructure? It looks like there was a research team stationed down here at some point.
There was.
You think Darling knew about this?
I'd put money on it. That reminds me, have you seen Marshall? She contacted me over the hotline, but then I saw her walking around.
I haven't seen her. The hotline only connects to extraplanar entities.
Yeah.
Or dead people.
Yeah.
But Marshall's proved time and time again that she's a survivor.
That's exactly what I thought.
Anyway, I've been looking into the minerals growing down here. Have you noticed how they insist on maintaining a certain form?
I mean, unless
Maybe
we
it's sort of
psychically
an
yank them out of the
escape memory,
walls.
or they consciously prefer a certain shape.
I think we're on a clock here, Emily. I need to stop the astral bleeding before it brings the oldest house down. See what you can find out from the nail in the meantime. And send out some rangers to look for Marshall. She may be in trouble.
Will do, Jesse. If you see anything interesting, remember to take detailed notes.
Of course. With salary increase, they did not discuss it. I have no idea.
Jesse, you're back. So did you find anything noteworthy? The original Bureau expedition down here left so much interesting stuff behind.
Like their ID cards.
Oh, yeah, we
I
did
picked up
find
a
one.
weird one. It's pretty old.
Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, I found a few ID cards myself. Or, more accurately, the Rangers found them for me.
Are you starting a collection?
I'm going for the whole set. I kid, of course. But I suppose they are sort of like baseball cards, except for Bureau stuff from the 60s.
Basically interchangeable.
Hey, the one you found is different than mine.
Oh, I got a
Looks like
rare
it's
one?
a higher clearance level.
Oh, yeah, I got an SSR, obviously.
A rare one, then.
Damn it.
Want to keep it, Emily?
Yeah, I absolutely do. But I think you should hang on to it for now. High clearance access might come in handy.
Sounds like you have something in mind.
Guilty. See, I've been going through Dr. Ash's notes, or the ones I can find, anyway. Like Darling, he seemed to enjoy hiding his most relevant research.
Why
From what I
object to
gathered,
it? Nah.
There is another floor beneath the warehouse with a special lab that requires 5 high-level staff members just to access. Here, take this. It's an old skeleton key. Something else the Rangers found. I give them $5 for every useful trinket they bring me.
I'm gonna assume this key is my ticket to that lower floor.
I give them $5 for
And
everything
that
useful they bring me.
super-secret lab you mentioned.
Bingo bango, as Dr. Darling used to say. Well, keep your eyes peeled for more ID cards around the warehouse. If Ash's notes are reliable, and I'm sure they are, then 5 is the magic number.
Alright. I don't know if I have to set that one to my active if it's not going to show me where things are. So we're going to go that one back on. Did you forget we have that one too? That's not a DLC quest. Oh, ley lines. Here you go. For all my research into the oldest house's ley lines, I still don't understand why they converge here at the base of the pillar. I suppose the simplest reason is that they have to converge somewhere. Occam's razor and all that. It seems wrong. The esoteric world abhors coincidence. So what is the true relationship between this pillar and the ley lines? Does it act as a magnet, attracting them, polar north? Or is the pillar a product of their focused energies, a sprout nourished by the constant flow of the oldest house's power? Perhaps classifying that power would prove some insight. However, we currently have no means of measuring or quantifying it. Given time, it may become possible to collect and even harness its energy. On that note, Northmore is bringing in the much-lauded Dr. Gustav Wagner from headquarters in DC to aid my research. I suppose this is his way of saying he doesn't trust me to work unsupervised. Let's just hope Dr. Wagner is smart as his dearly departed fur once believed him to be. Yeah, they already mentioned the guy didn't like working with a Nazi scientist down here, so that would be that guy. You know, damn Nazi scientist.
Director,
popping up
The
everywhere.
Rangers have tapped into an old
In the
radio network
60s.
they found around the Foundation. So if you need backup, just call them at one of the stations.
How did the Hiss get into the Foundation?
Same way we did, I imagine. But you need to remember that the Hiss are the embodiment of persistence. Their nature seems to be one of force, to find every possible vulnerability and exploit it. Their only goal is consumption.
I'm sure there's plenty of goodies for them down here. The nail, for instance.
If the Hiss could corrupt the nail, I'm sure they would have by now. It must not interest them in its broken state. They could be distracted by the numerous unknown paranatural materials I'm sure are lying around.
You know, maybe.
These are the roots of the oldest house. The Hiss will find plenty of ways to make trouble.
They're pretty good at that. So you've never heard of the Foundation, huh?
I've never even seen the name referenced. Clearly it's highly classified, but for what reason? The problem with these kinds of closed-off hidden areas is that they were likely sealed for good reason. But now no one is left to tell us what that reason was.
Any guesses why the Bureau would hide something like this?
I only know what I've observed. This place is spatially rigid, which means it doesn't shift like the rest of the oldest house. And before you ask why that is, I have to admit that I'm clueless. There's some signal interfering with my equipment, making it hard to get a clear reading. It's being emitted from the floor. Maybe I should have brought a jackhammer.
The astral plane is already taking chunks out of this place, Emily. Let's not add to it. So let me get this straight. The astral plane is bleeding into the Foundation.
Correct.
And that's happening because the nail is damaged.
I'd say it's a bit more than damaged, but yes, that is my understanding.
So
The
what's
inverse
the
of gotcha.
connection between the nail and the astral plane?
It's a good question. See, I
How
always
so?
pictured objects of power as strings between our plane and the astral. If the nail has a similar relationship, then maybe it's more accurate to think of it like plumbing. Now that the nail is busted, sewage is gushing everywhere.
True. Fair.
Not the prettiest metaphor.
Alright, well, thank
I should get back
you.
out there.
Agreed. The astral bleed won't stop itself.
It will not. I mean, it's unlikely it will, at least. If we were going, we were going this way? Well, not yet, we weren't. Not that way, we weren't. Yeah, so when you get into the DLC, they give you the choice between two powers, the one to make the crystal sprout, and one to be able to destroy crystals. You saw which one we took. But no, maybe this doesn't lead that way. Where does it lead then? It's down is the answer. And more down. Well, sure did lead down. Let me see if there's something up there, so it's got to be a way to get to it. See, we're going. Yeah, definitely. Should definitely do that. It seems smart, safe, honestly logical. Don't see any way to grow something there. There's a higher up one. Oh, yep. That looks like it though. Something on that wall. It's not high enough for me. There it is, okay. There we go. Where there's a will, there's a way. They were good at making things just out of your reach without using those crystal bits. This should be leading us generally to where we're going, yeah. Nope. Thank you. No toxic geysers for me. What I meant to do, but I guess we take those. Damn it! I'm just hitting the rocks. I guess it makes good cover. That should do extra damage, right? You'd think. Loot. They've been giving me new mod types, but they're not high enough level for me to care about yet. Cost energy recovery. Reload speed. Launch efficiency is technically 1 point higher than we had. We'll take a 1 percentage point increase. These speeds, next to what we had 77. Energy gained from taking melee. Oh, that's the one, yeah. Energy recovery on melee kill. They do give you melee health and energy. So if you go a melee build, once you get here, you can start getting all your stuff back when you punch somebody. Did somebody shoot me? Just bring this with me. Just in case. Sneaky. Oh, come on. That should have done so much more damage. I'm sure it clipped the rock. I'm sure. Yep, you missed. Good. Didn't even notice you. Do you really take that much damage? Alright, somebody's gonna have to go get beaten down. Oh, you can... Ooh, yeah. You can really notice the energy gain on headshot, though. That kind of is paying for itself. Guess we go this way.
This area looks newer. Is it from the upper floors?
Crunch. Oh, you didn't die? No. He did? Huh. Oh, well, there he goes. I guess we just surprised him to death. At least we got him. That collapsed department. Oof is very filled with some good lines.
There's something behind that his barrier.
That's a JoJo reference. Is it? I've seen a good amount of JoJo, but clearly it's gotta be part 5. Uh-oh. I definitely don't doubt it, but I definitely didn't put that together. Yep, there we go. Okay, you couldn't have done it the first time. Fine. Yeah, no. And I've watched a good amount of JoJo. I can't say all of it. I did not see all of part 6. But to say that I remember every quote from every character would be false. So. And it's fairly safe to assume anything said by any person in any media is probably a JoJo reference. If you just assumed everything was a JoJo reference, you'd be right more often than you were. Oh. Part 5 looks like it would have to be. Part 5 is the Italian one. To whoever finds this, I am containment processing designer Gene Gibbs, and I'm writing this to document the largest building shift to ever occur. Here are the facts. A considerably large section of the containment sector, including the processes and protocols offices, our research facilities, and a fair chunk of the firebreak has been yanked down to the chasm, to a chasm that reaches far below lobby level. Excuse me, it was a violent shift, and I regret to report several casualties. Injuries were sustained by all, but many of us, myself included, are still mobile. We set up a base camp and started triaging. There are little supplies. We explored our surroundings and found caverns of all things. Maybe we're in some kind of cave threshold like the quarry? Wherever we are, we're not the first. There's some rusty power cords, old lights, signs, infrastructure. What was this area used for? Why did they seal it off? Why have we never heard of it? More importantly, how are we going to get out? That's gotta suck, especially because, like, clearly people earlier in the Bureau knew about this place, but, like, kept it super hidden. So suddenly the house yanks you down here and you don't even know what the hell it is. Never heard of it, it's never been referenced. Maybe we don't classify everything. No. Collect all collectibles in the Foundation. Kiev, AWE-37. A series of reverberating sounds observed in downtown Kiev with no clear point of origin. The event was witnessed by the city's general public. Mental and physical symptoms were reported, including asphyxia, sleep paralysis, and excess blank in reported individuals. Due to the brief nature of the event, Overseas Bureau agents were not able to respond while it was active. Immediately upon arrival, agents collected audio recordings taken by local witnesses. All Bureau monitoring stations located at global junctions of acoustic amplification were directed to monitor any auditory events of similar pitch, wavelength, and duration in an effort to trace echoes or epicenters. In the following weeks, similar cases were reported from both various amateur sources and Bureau stations in major cities across the globe. The subsequent events diminished in volume and frequency per each occurrence. The event is believed to be generated by planar friction, though this is not confirmed. So their idea is it's basically a planar earthquake. Ooh.
I need a ranger sent to this location stat.
Make way for the director.
Yep. There you go. They don't mess around. I think one of the trophies is to actually have your ranger get a kill. We'll see if that happens. Damn it. Good job, ranger. Go hide against the wall. I'm so glad that once you start controlling them, you can, like, you don't have to keep line of sight or anything. Boink. Oh, it's such a rare sound effect, but it's so good. You know what? You. Oh, we already have 2 people, don't we? Damn it! Uh-oh. Crap. He's the ranger. We called for him. Obviously. Yeah, it's worth mentioning, I have almost maxed out upgraded health. Though, I don't actually have a health boost here. You know, we have enough energy. Maybe I should actually do just a health boost. Yeah, 36% extra health. We'll take that. Might be useful. Let's get another ranger in here.
Send a ranger out. Director's orders.
See, there you go. He came from that way. Go ahead, ranger. Finish that guy off. That guy. Oh, he did do it. Okay. Maybe it's a trophy for killing off more than 1 or 2. Crapzilla. Yeah, I want him. Come with me. Just a few enemies in this room. I don't really care about the executive sector right now. Oh, no thank you. Alright. Why are you on the ground? Ow. Damn it! Why did he get in the way of my stuff? So glad a light just protrudes from their face so I can, you know where to snipe them. With my pistol. There was somebody up there. You good? Dropped a bunch of stuff. We are now too over encumbered to take. Personal mods full. Dodge efficiency, we'll just take out that one because we have a better. That'll do for now. Some sort of exit that direction. Ah, I'm glad he can shadow step behind me. Convenient. Ah.
Someone call a plumber.
Yeah, so the astral plane is in the bathroom now. You know when you gotta hit the bathroom, but sometimes you just fall into an endless astral void? It happens. It happens to the best of us. We've all been there. Dear House of Representatives, my husband, Francis, read an article before he died about how the universe was really just a computer program. He believed it. I thought it sounded silly, but now I think he's right. Francis was hit by a car a few months ago, a drunk driver. I don't think it was supposed to happen. My neighbor's son Jeremy broke one of our windows with a football a week before Francis died. Francis yelled at Jeremy for it. He was a bit harsh. This is important because I see Jeremy on his computer through the living room window. He's on it all the time. His mother says he's a computer whiz. I think Jeremy is operating the computer program, and he changed the universe so that the driver would hit Francis. He did it to get back at Francis for yelling at him. Is there a way to change the computer and make Francis come back? I have some money if it's expensive. I don't know how these things work. I don't care if Jeremy gets in trouble or not. I just want Francis to come home. Francis and I were happy together. I can feel him not being here, and I know it's not right. Sincerely, Stephanie Miller. They do option number 2. Ah, yes, yeah, it's great because the toilet sounds just echo in the void as opposed to, the bathroom. So it's ideal. I can't go further that way. Alright, just the one item, noted. But I do like how... What? Okay, I guess that was a non-piece of furniture. Okay, so just going behind it breaks it.
Yeah.
Noted. Also, I do like the floor sign to let you know there might be something up in there. Oh, the men's room is fine. Something, something, something. Women take a long time in the bathroom. Something, something. Astral plane. Such an antiquated, women take so long in the bathroom. You know who takes long in the bathroom? Everyone, sometimes. But I like the idea that clearly it's caused because some bathrooms just lead to the astral plane. As you do. Just the occasional. Man, I've had some bad jobs, but I don't think I've ever had a job where I've had to worry about taking a wrong, not paying attention to where my foot lands in a bathroom and finding myself falling forever. We don't know how far down the astral plane goes. That could just be an infinity fall. You don't know. Best case, you hit the ground and you die. Worst case, you don't, and you just fall. Forever. Normal stuff. All because you weren't paying full attention to the bathroom. Are we, though? Ah, this would be one of those ones that would be good if we could shoot. We're definitely always moving. Are we really always falling? I don't know.
You're listening to America Overnight, a beacon in the darkest recesses of possibility for more than 29 years.
Yeah, that's fair. But we're not in orbit. We're on something that's in orbit.
It says,
So we are standing on a very large rock that's always falling.
for your listeners, it is a miracle of God. A fondue set. A fountain. A blessed gift. Blessed is spelled with a capital B. Go on, they write. Dive on in. It is molten hot. Perfect for meat. No signature. As far as I know, no fondue set was sent to us here at the studio. Just this letter. Wait.
That's fair.
I think there's something else in the envelope. Some kind of black powder. With white shards in it? Bone, maybe? Karen. What is this? Karen?
Well.
On the air, Karen. Where are you? What? What's this powder in the booth? Is this ash? Oh God. Karen? How do I cut to commercial?
Well, Rip Karen. Oh, I don't know how many people here listen to the Versus Wolves podcast, but this month's starts with Patch Wolf talking about going to a restaurant I didn't know existed, Karen's, where they are just, I think I mentioned this on stream, didn't I? Where they are just, the waitresses are mean to you. Like, yeah. I was about to say, I definitely talked about this. But yeah, I still, maybe it's just because I don't, that's not my thing. But I just don't get it. It was funny to hear about, but I feel like I would be miserable there. Utterly miserable. But like, apparently he went with a friend, and his friend ordered a vanilla milkshake. And the waitress was absolutely like, oh, vanilla milkshake? You had all the flavors to choose from, and you pick nothing flavored? And gives him a little paper hat that says, vanilla milkshake, vanilla life, vanilla sex. Which is funny on its own. But she gave a separate paper hat to Eye Patch Wolf that just says, at least he has sex, frowny face. And that's art. That's art. It's so mean. It's so, like, scathing. But it's just, hearing about it is hilarious. I don't know. Like, I can imagine... Yeah, it is kind of like that. I could imagine it being kind of fun to go as a group. But, like, man, I don't know. Maybe I don't have thick enough skin, but well, apparently there was somebody there by themselves, and the manager picks up a microphone, starts some music, goes over to them awkwardly close, and starts singing All By Myself to them while they're trying to eat their meal. So, you know, there might be some small amount of footage of that in the podcast, because the YouTube version has some visuals, you know, it's usually just them talking. Yeah, so, sounds miserable, sounds hilarious, in equal measure. And the fact that it exists and there are a few of them, that seems like the type of thing that's like, oh, there's one of those in Japan. It's like, no, there's a few of those around the globe. I guess there's a market. Gibbs reporting in. It has been 8 days since the collapse and still no sign of any rescue efforts. The Bureau is either completely unaware of our situation or are incapable of helping us. Or maybe it's intentional? How many times have we seen the Bureau not give two shits about its own hardworking staff or they go missing in this place? How many times did we let it slide thinking, oh, at least it wasn't me? Too many, I'm ashamed to admit. Anyway, there have been some developments. Strange crystals have begun growing through the walls. They seem to block some corridors, but not others. The path to the caves is always left open, but we're not sure why. Luckily, the crystals keep out the astral spike. One's been hounding us for days. John, Nicolay, and Sarah went to go try and find a radio, but never came back. We think the spike got them. I think it's haunting us. Doug says spikes only exist in the astral plane. Oops. So what the fuck is it doing here? If we get out of here, I'm hiring a lawyer. These are unsuitable working conditions. How are you going to sue this place? People like being down, but that's fair. But, like, I don't know. Maybe I am just... It's definitely that I am not the target audience. But also... I don't know. I feel like there's a difference to me between getting dommed on and somebody just treating you badly. But maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I'm just mistaken. Maybe that's just not my culture. Oh. But I want the altered item. Go around. So apparently, there's a bunch of, like, lucky cat statues hidden around this DLC, but hidden, like, well. If you find all of them, you get an extra item that has Jesse wear, like, a cat ear headband.
Typical.
I did not get it before. I probably won't now either. But it exists.
I should hire someone who builds smaller machines.
He's not wrong. I mean, you're right. Why would I be a Twitch streamer if I wasn't here just for being told I'm bad at things? That wasn't my jam. Why would I ever be a Twitch streamer? It checks out.
So that's the altered item. Looks pretty
Yes.
secure.
Still no power. Don't know why I thought that was going to change. You can hit that restaurant every day. See, that's why people want to become bigger Twitch streamers. Because when you have 15,000 people in chat, you can't ever see what any one of them is saying. Yeah, you could probably assume they're all saying the same thing, but you don't know for sure. That would do it. Thank you, Power Core. And Power Core 2. And Power Core number 2. It's a streamer. Are there people who have that chat? I'm sure there must be. I can't imagine that being a easy thing to enforce. I mean, good. Absolutely not a bad thing.
No altered material detected in area.
So,
Personnel may now safely enter.
cool.
Have a bureau full day.
Can't believe they programmed their thing to say that. Maybe that's why this thing got dragged under. We haven't heard that anywhere else. Maybe that's why this specific branch was just like, nah, drag it to the pit. Blow 'em up. I feel like considering I usually leave these guys for last, I don't know how much it's actually going to help being able to control them. But, you know, still ends the fight slightly earlier than needed. A button we can push or something? Definitely something beyond there. Yeah. There we didn't open. There we go. Anybody who ever says yellow paint is bad for gaming is wrong. 100% of the time. Like, fine, I will concede maybe they could add in a way to toggle it off, but I still think people don't know what they're talking about. Still think it's people who want something that's actively bad for them. I'd be able to figure it out without yellow paint. Yeah, okay, sure. They definitely didn't do any focus testing, and it definitely isn't that most people wouldn't figure it out without a little bit of guidance. And that yellow paint is a honestly fairly unobtrusive way of doing things that people just lose their mind over for no particular reason. Like, let's be honest. Y'all have seen me play games. How long do you think I would have stayed stuck in that room if it wasn't for some yellow paint? We all know it would have been at least another 10 minutes. Minimum. With that little splash of yellow, it's like, oh, I get it. That way. Cool. Thanks. In. Action Mex Camera AI-80UE. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after a hospitalized mailman from Blank, Arkansas, claimed his injuries had been caused by a movie camera. Further investigation connected the incident to AI-80, which was being shipped to the mail truck at the time. The package camera was later found in an empty warehouse. The return address had agents to a P.O. box located in the San Fernando Valley, belonging to a company called Blessed Pictures. Whether Blessed Pictures is involved in the creation and dissemination of the item's VHS films is unknown. See Investigation 13 HQ 612. Following is a list of all known films believed to have been shot by AI-80UE. Shoot First, Die Last, unreleased. Coffee Bullet. Billy's First Car. Bike Hard. Delivery Disaster. Bike Hard is too good. I mean, there was a lot of pink paint in Danganronpa. The item was used in the filming of an unreleased western in 1968 on the Italian island of Sardinia. A cast member was killed during an on-set accident, stopping production. It is believed that Blessed Pictures brought the camera when equipment from the shoot was sold at auction. For immediate publication, I learned a brand new language. The fish taught me. You probably don't believe me, so I will prove it. Olu lilie muti jermilubat es omiwan ikyo kiro kib kyoto ut pipo horum ion rec I putwit 1455 os perinterm club hino 20222 Judy we whippy ilun en yum ret bosom quim Hall Tet Jibni Rog. See? Please publish this letter, and maybe other fish speakers will get in touch. They'll be able to read my address, even if you can't. Jibni Rug, Larry Human. Humbert. What did you get? Oh, you got a salmon. So salmon can teach you the language. The important fish language. Super important. Super powerful. Real fish will understand.
3 now, I suppose. Trench and I worked our way up together. We made it through the tough cases, the bad days.
The Rosetta fish.
He was the epitome of a good agent. Smart.
It all becomes clear now.
Selfless. And he picked up that damn gun. Becoming director is a formal process overseen by the board. Lots of ritual and mystery. After that, key staff provide detailed briefs on all classified matters, past and present. But with Faden, well, there's no protocol for field promotion.
Do you still doubt us?
Smart, has a good head on her shoulders. I'm trusting her to handle the hiss upstairs, while I hold them off.
Okay, so she does.
All this shit with the nail, the board, I'm not sure she's ready.
Well, unfortunately,
besides, I work better alone.
You clearly don't if you're talking to us through the hotline. So yeah. Indeed, I couldn't have said it better myself. It's clear no one is coming. We've run out of ideas and supplies. We tried going into the caves to find anything edible, but all we found were noxious gases and endless pits. The crystals only let us go one way, even though we could see the caves branching out. We did find some weird spiky pillar. I only got a glimpse of it before the astral spikes attacked. There were few of them this time. We lost a lot of people. There's only 6 of us left. We didn't ask for this. We didn't want to come down here. I'm convinced something brought us here. The others say I'm going nuts, but it's clear that this was no house shift. Shifts slide a bathroom a sector over or rotate a hallway. They don't drop full divisions into some caves. We were brought here. I know it. But for what? Why tear us away from our lives just to torture us? If this is some sort of test or mission, then here's some advice for whoever's running it. Give out clearer instructions next time. Hope these notes are a good read for whatever ranger finds them. Fuck you. Put that in your report. Gibbs. Let me through.
Worst I've ever seen is take the name. I snuck into the Foundation through a back door I know.
The back door to the Foundation.
Just a matter of bypassing the ritual protections.
It's just a matter of, you know.
The board's as distracted as the rest of the Bureau. I had to put on a brave face up there, but the situation is the worst I've ever seen. We're getting back on our feet, but we've already lost so much. Trench is dead. Darling is somewhere. I'm the only one left. But I still have a job to do. Keep the hiss back. There's not enough HRAs to spare, so I'll have to make do with what I've got. Frankly, I don't even know what will happen if the hiss take the nail.
Probably nothing good.
Trench made it sound like it'd be the end of the world.
And honestly, the hiss taking anything.
Well, orders are orders, even if they come from a dead man.
It'll be fine.
End of the world.
So I can't let the hiss take the nail.
Yeah, basically.
Not a problem. I know how to handle them.
Ah, the door.
Another etching.
The door, the different looks fairly walled in. Listen, hurry, meet. I don't know how you actually fix these if you pick the other one. When I played through my first time, I also picked the Make Crystals Grow. So I don't know what you do if you pick the, This guy's a flenser. No.
Hello? Board, are you there?
Danger. Director. Board broken. Deeper. Understand? Given former. Yours. Necessary. Go.
Okay, what the hell is going on?
Oh, okay.
I'm back here?
You can better not be here, Director.
Wasn't my idea. Blame the eyeball.
The other tool, weapon, is forbidden. Former it adrift is trying to mislead you.
Former. Yeah, we've had our differences. But it is the
Cool. Screw you guys. Let me break it. Do not be ignorant, thick. You're being reckless, disobedient.
I'm deciding what I can/can't have.
Shotgun is quite effective at this. Nope. It was. What's up? You can hear them say slash every time. Yeah. Clearly. Well, he definitely understands that. Since we're playing as her and we can read it, I don't know whether she sees it as word. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. honestly, I think either way would still make sense for the game. I really do think it could be either. You cannot control this. You cannot control your staff. You're mismanaging the Bureau staff narrative. I think we were supposed to drop him. This is fine. See? We made it. Only a slight backtracking. Oh, screw you. I said screw you. Ah. No, don't get off it. Woo! Okay. Probably about as much as we're getting done over there. Shotgun's satisfying. Yoo-hoo.
I'm getting pretty tired of being jerked around the astral plane. If you're listening, I want some answers.
Well, sounds like a hello, home, alone, long, visitor, happy, tunnel, open, grateful. Welcome, speak. Alright, we can talk.
Hi there. It was nice of you to give me something the board wouldn't. What are you getting out of it?
Void. Nothing. Egress.
So I'm just supposed to believe you're a particularly charitable, whatever you are?
Neither. Both. Hungry.
Hungry? I mean, yeah, actually, I'd love a sandwich or something.
I mean, same.
That's not what you meant, was it?
Right. Panini. Former board. Evelyn.
Are you part of the board? Or used to be?
Once. Split. Board. Blame.
Okay. So you split because the board blamed you for...
Inside. Beyond. Nail. Rescue. House. Sun. Warning.
Gotta be easier to play charades. Do I need to rescue someone?
No.
I don't know what I expected. Listen, this has been great, but I have to go. Thanks for your help, and, stay out of trouble.
House. Listen. Nail. Leech. Burn. Go.
What was Former trying to tell me about the board? Should I trust either of them?
No. Probably not. Oh yeah, I was saying earlier, Ramen. I'm pretty sure Remedy is working on Control 2 after the financial success of Alan Wake 2. Fairly sure that's what they're working on. Oh, we're back over here. All I know is that is between my enjoyment of this game in general and how much I enjoyed Alan Wake 2, I know that's a day one. That's a we put like unless that comes out like somehow with no fanfare the same day as Monster Hunter Wilds. That's a day one. Also, yeah, it's getting slightly more powerful.
The Rangers found a section of the containment sector in the caves, but no house shifts occur down here. Strange.
I should get back out there.
Agreed. The astral bleed won't stop itself.
Yeah, I hope. I mean, Alan Wake had a bit of a budget, so I can only hope. We have one right here, which should be the one through Shooty Shooty. There we go.
Who should I be listening to? A or B? Or neither? Let's just do it. The Bureau is in danger. We know we need to repair the Nail. The asteroid home won't break reality on my watch.
Good. Best to avoid breaking reality. As a just general rule.
I'm in the astral plane. Oh, this bleed is just getting worse and worse.
Astral collision.
That's the case, isn't it? Looks like the astral plane goes both ways.
Get the feeling. Yep. Probably gonna need that. There we go. I am quite excited for Monday. This will be my 4th playthrough of Alan Wake 2. I'm still excited for Monday. Not full playthrough. I did start one for Calico and Afro, but we did not make it all the way to the game. So, it'll probably be my 3rd time beating it. This may come as a shock. Game good. Ah, hello. Yeah, it's been really subtle. Yeah. The hell still holding me? And that now. There we go. No, all of us aren't here super subtle about things we enjoy, always. I mean, why enjoy things? Why talk about things you enjoy when you could not? Or worse, why talk about things you enjoy when you could just go hate on things online instead? The obvious superior answer. To hate all the things you enjoy. Oh yeah, yeah. Why enjoy it when you can tell people you hate it? Perfect. That normal control point stuff.
Reminder, the Bureau does not have windows. If you notice a window, immediately close your eyes and make your way to the nearest safe room. You are permitted to fashion a blindfold from an article of clothing. Any resulting lapse in dress code will be excused. Thank you for your attention.
Man, the type of PSA you don't want to hear at your place of employment. Definitely what I wanted to pick up. You know, Maybe we deal with these guys first. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, he's just gone now. That's fine. Much better. Alright, we'll get rid of some weapon mod. Well, I got 2 shambling zombies. They'll help me out, right? Perfect. Sure, I killed one of my guys, but whatever. Knew the risks. I didn't actually want to hit him with that. It's actually not ideal. Ow. Ow. That really hurt. Dick. Alright, well, at least he's not hurting me anymore. Unfortunately, where did the cube go? That's probably not super awesome. Oh, it's actually back here. Never mind. I did not. I threw it behind the void. Very different. See? It all works out. Okay. Astral plane isn't much for when you actually connect the points, huh? Uh-oh. Ah, still made it. Perfect timing. Really? Really? Bullcrap? Cool. Problem solved. The power of shotgun solves the problem. As it do. Boomstick solves all. It's true. This is at range. Then not so much. Oh, can't see it. I took way too many bullets. Cool. That's true. If you have time to complain the range is too long, you have time to charge the enemy. Oh, hey, look at that. That worked too. What? You came back up? That's cheating. Objectively cheating. What the hell's up there? And can you stop? Cool. Fade ammo refund, psh, whatever. With some energy recovery, psh, whatever. Well, yeah. I mean, it is rocks. It all makes sense somehow. I don't know how, but somehow. Alright, time for more cube yoinking. Yeah, that'll show you. Stop it. Leave me alone. I even spec'd the shotgun into having more projectiles and stuff too. I thought it was like, we have 5 more projectiles, and less projectile spread, and it's still just like, nah, just throw stuff. That was damn good for breaking these. Damn good. Always God Gamer plays. God Gamer and Meta, the 2 things we're known for. Come get it. Come get it. Really just wanted to dump somebody down there, but I guess that's not happening. Oh, hello. Stop. See if we can get some of that headshot energy back. Yes. Oh, full bar. Headshot energy recovery is actually maybe broken. As long as you have that second to get a headshot. It's like, oh yeah. Did you want all your energy back? Here it is. Where does it actually go? That may do it. Yeah, Big Rocks headshots, best meta. kidding me. Okie dokie. When in doubt, screw all of this. Honestly, even with all the damage of the psychokinesis, I still think the most meaningful upgrades you get in this game are the you float for longer. Because hot damn, is that important. Rocks is definitely a close second though. 3 rocks specifically. Oh. Watch my back for me. Thanks. Green. I don't know if you all can see this because I don't know if I'm really here. I see a pen in my hand. I see myself, but it's all wrong. It's the wrong angle. It's the wrong me, and it's all green. Look out for the color green. Everything turns green when it's close. Don't let it get close. Don't let it in. But if you do not matter what you do not speak to it. Please, I need you safe, Peggy. I don't want you to end up here too. I don't know where I've gone. Gotta watch out for green. That's true. It's a gel banana. Which is probably not delicious, but is definitely green. Shoot your friend. Oh man. Fun times. Okay, you can move. There, we good? I think so. Oh, hey. Haven't seen one of these in a while. We definitely missed some of these. Oh. Yes. Yeah, what he said. Yup. Yup. Sure. Rejected episode. You don't say. Astral mimics are physically indistinguishable from astral copies, but considerably more dangerous due to the fact that they possess para-utilitarian abilities. The most notable ability witnessed is levitation. It is unknown how this astral entity gained its paranatural abilities. The relevant object of powers are currently bound to Director Faden, which indicates the objects are not responsible. However, objects of power are intrinsically linked to the board and the astral plane. A similar link between the objects and the mimics could also exist. Or perhaps the board is able to dispense these abilities at their leisure with no trial in the astral plane required. The prevailing theory, however, is that the entities are simply replicating observed abilities performed by the Hiss, or even the Director herself, thanks to a prolonged exposure to our world caused by the astral bleed. Refer to file blank for full report. We need to go that way. I don't think we've opened up a path yet. Yeah, that would do it. Good.
Entry day plus 86. There's been a change. Hercules and Mabel. Bid numbers 3 and 11 attacked my staff today. 2 fatalities. 3 if you count Mabel. She was always so kind. As a result, we are abandoning the Foundation. Northmore gave the order to transfer our resources to the upper floors. Now that my control points allow us to safely come and go from the New York streets, did I forget to include that fact in my previous logs?
You did, that's fine.
I'm so busy using the arrays I made. Control points have been established throughout the oldest house. Excuse me if I don't sound excited, it's just... A few months ago, I would have been overjoyed to leave the Foundation. But now I realize I've grown fond of it. There's something deep in the stone here, deeper than that watching presence. Something warm. I feel it needing me. I won't go. I'll refuse. Northmore won't be happy, but so be it. I'm starting to see him for what he is. An impotent storm. Father Shade in a cheap suit.
Away we go.
Nice!
I don't know what part of that was nice, but you know, cool. Ah, crap you. Ow. Goodbye. Ow. Ow. Stop. There's all my energy back. Thank you. Ow. Stop. Oh, that's cheating. That's objectively cheating. Take this. Ow. Stop it. You know, I don't think you're understanding these stop. I also don't know where they're coming from, so we might be... Oh, there. Okay. Yeah. 3 mods. Ew. Feel dirty. Those can go.
There's the etching.
There it is. A recent confrontation yelling was an error. We determined you may have both tools upgrades. Only because you are the favorite current director, but do not listen, speak to former. You are welcome, grateful. I guess they look like this is the actual answer. Still missing... Oh, yep, that bit. Yoink! You're nearly whole. Fixed. Your trust synergy is appreciated.
They sure changed their tune all of a sudden. I'm overthinking this whole board former thing. They can sort out their own business so long as it doesn't get in my way. Obsessing over these problems.
Oh, well, whoops. Yeah, what she was saying. I don't think I have fast travel point there. Even though those aren't huge, we're going to take them anyway. Why not? Seize duration. And then melee. Oh, we do. Cool. Perfect. Yeah, that'll do it. Hee hee. I haven't been there. Definitely don't think he needed like 9 rocks. Sometimes just how it goes. Thank you for the service. Go. That's true. If I have that many rocks, they probably deserve them. I did listen to that, right?
The hiss got in. The Foundation is overrun. I was out of time and out of options. I took all the C4 I could get my hands on and strapped it to the nail. Boom.
I mean, that's one way of doing
A
things.
desperate move.
But now we're fixing
But it's
it.
better off in pieces than in enemy hands.
I'm sure there's
Trent
nothing wrong
would
with
be
that.
thrilled. He always said how vital the nail was. How it was the Bureau's duty to protect it. Bullshit. Those years spent in the director's chair warped his priorities. In the end, he valued order over people, the advice of invisible voices over that of old friends. He lost sight of who he was. The board made sure of that.
Board and the hiss.
But I did my duty. The hiss can't corrupt a pile of smoking rubble.
Yes
My
and
last
no.
act as head of operations. I'm done. At least I could take those bastards down with me.
I mean... yeah? But clearly she had enough C4, which is the exact amount you need.
What the hell was she thinking?
Okay, good, they're dead. Don't want to go down there. Good, they got killed with the thing. Unfortunately, it looks like they also dropped something down there, so that's bad. I don't even have to hit these guys. They're all dying to the rock. Well, not the rock. The thing. Ow. Ow. A little bit of help. Where's that sniper? There you go. Hello, friend. Oh. You just got eaten. Cool. What?
So tasty.
Bull crap.
Nani!
Can't believe it. Oh, and they start me here too, so I gotta go all the way around. How dare you, game? How dare you? Maybe if we leave it on this would be better. Well, that went poorly, so we're trying again. And it didn't go the worst. And we died, but like... if I had been just a smidge faster on a dodge, would have been okay. And it looks like it counted us as having cleared it? I guess we did it before we died, so... cool. Definitely did it. You can't prove otherwise. No and no. Energy boost, yeah. Yeah, it's fine. I got better. And they didn't. Again, that's all that matters. Get it? Yeah. Ow. Fine. Me. I wish these things weren't exploding. Ow. Got him. Okay. Ow, my spine. Oh, it's you. Okay. Good, we good. Snipers are fine. Thankfully, the Hiss and the Astral played each other. At least a little bit. Which does still buy a smidgen of time. Dangerous to get here, but hey, loot. Whatever, we made it.
All right, this is the last one.
Yeah. Easy peasy. Let's touch the wall.
I can't believe Marshall's brilliant plan was to blow up the nail. And she thought I wasn't ready.
Alright, so this thing is also seeing better days, but whatever. Yeah.
There. Easy as pie. Fuck.
Yeah.
But that's the last one. I fixed it, didn't I?
Nail, leave, end. This is good. Time to get the hell out of here. Thankfully, crystal powers. Yay.
Oh, thank God.
Easy peasy. Can't trap us there. You gave us the powers to escape.
All that. Things should be better now, not worse. Emily will know.
You know how things go. When did things ever go better? Is this the right way? Yes. Gotta be something good in this one, right? Yeah. That's looking better. Points. Well, that's about it then.
What did you do? What is causing these tremors?
I didn't.
I thought you could tell me. I completed the 4 rituals just like the board told me to. The astral bleed should have stopped.
Look, it has stopped. The nail is repaired.
Yay.
But we have a new problem.
Crap.
My analysis of the nail indicates that it is literally a piece of the astral plane. Or possibly a vessel containing the astral plane. Or both. Either way, right now both dimensions are vibrating at completely incompatible frequencies. The spatial friction they are generating is incalculable. It's going to destroy both planes.
I messed this all up.
Planar earthquake is
Maybe
bad.
Marshall was right to destroy the nail. I should have left it in pieces.
No, then the astral plane would still be leaking in.
Yeah, that would be bad too.
There's no right answer, Jesse. We need more information.
No. I need to fix this now.
And to be fair,
I'll figure something out.
C4 was an option
We
once.
should really make a plan.
It could be an
The
option
tremors are
again.
originating from directly below us, but we don't know what.
Perfect. I'll head down and take care of whatever's going on. Just do what you can from here.
Jesse, you can't just.
I have to, Emily. I'm the director. This is on me.
You're director of a bunch of people, but you know, whatever. To the nail bottom. This nail bottom. I don't know if I can actually go further down. Pretty sure any further down is death. I don't want to embrace the void. Maybe over here? Nope. Sure. There it is. That,
I hope I know what I'm
that makes a
doing.
little more sense.
That was just the top of the nail? How much deeper does the foundation go?
Yeah, you know, enough.
Entry day plus 118. I have changed, though it's hard to know how or why. I no longer need tools to detect the house's veins, to hear it breathe. I can feel its blood churning beneath my bare feet. I have added my own illustrations to the walls, trying to solve some mystery that the oldest house whispers to me. I have to avoid the it as I do so. They haunt me. I don't blame them. They're just following the pillar's orders. Even poor Adam doesn't seem to recognize me anymore. I've spent a long time contemplating the etchings of the tree and its roots. Did you know this city used to be a forest? I wonder if our oldest house wore a different face back then. Or if it was always here. A 21st century office building since time immemorial. In a place know the future. I always thought the esoteric was others, not mine. But here, in this sacred place, I finally understand his devotion and his awe.
He's doing good. I mean, 180 days after being trapped down here. Hell of a long time.
The crystals are growing like crazy here. It's almost like they're trying to stop me.
They can try. I have a shotgun, so you know. You.
Astral spike. HRA. I tried to get out after the detonation, but the astral spike came out of nowhere. I escaped, but my HRA was damaged. I'd bet a year's salary the board sent it. We never did see eye to eye. They have too much control over Trench, the Bureau, the House. They make themselves part of every important process. Nothing a little C4 can't fix. 2 birds, 1 bomb. Christ, what a mess.
Nothing a little C4
But I
can't
stopped the
fix.
hiss. I did it. If Phaeton did her part, then the Bureau's safe. Until the next thing. Jessie has good reason to hate the Bureau. But that could be what we need right now. She won't follow the same path. Won't fall into the same traps. She'll lead her way. So, Director Phaeton, here's my last lesson. You can't save everybody.
I mean, not if they go running off with a boatload of C4 on their own to go try to blow something up, but also, you know.
The board said it.
When Marshall blew up the nail, the board attacked her. I don't fucking like it.
Ow. You can make all these crystals, but you know, I have the power to stop them. And by stop, I mean shoot. Lots of unmapped area. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Nobody else hears the house. Their ears are too full of lies. We will show them the way inside so we could help. But all we've done is fall victim to the same parasite. I should have seen the web earlier. The strands between Northmore, the pillar, the gun, the id. What hope did we have? Thrown into this conflict beyond our comprehension. I've decided to rejoin the Bureau in the upper levels, to end my long absence spent in the Foundation. Northmore will be angry at me for disobeying him. That's just his way. But I don't care. I need to remain in the oldest house to help however I can. I doubt I can steer the Bureau back on the right course, but I have to try. How did I go so long without a purpose? Without devotion? I can hardly remember how it felt. I realize how grateful I am to Father for setting me on this path. I wish I could tell him that.
Director Phaeton here. I need
Oh.
a ranger dispatched to my position.
Good.
Let's do this.
They are good. This seems friendly. Definitely, like, no combat will occur here, right?
Marshall? You're alive.
Soon you will no longer recognize us, or yourself, or him, or
Ah.
her, or them.
He did say her HRA got
Fairlight is
damaged.
dead. The walls are broken, but yellow and red in the eye.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Inverted is made right.
You fuckers take everything. I am not letting you take this.
You've always been the new you. You want this to be true.
Goodbye. Oh, that's cheating. I didn't actually look, but I have to assume she lost some HP from that.
More hiss.
Ow! You're coming with me. You do that much damage. Do that much damage for me. Please. Also, leave my ranger friend alone. Damn it. There we go. More health. Hello. Assistant Sent Champion. Endure. Goodbye. Oh. Does that help? Yeah, I don't really care if there's a major target in containment right now. I'm busy. Thanks, I suppose.
Oh no!
I just want to get the sniper again. Health, need help, need help. All right.
The nail is corrupted. That explains why the board wasn't answering what's causing the quakes. Marshall came down here to stop this. I should have been with her. I could have saved her.
There's no way you could have known. She went on her own. She actively left without telling you. Nah, you can't blame yourself for that one. I mean, you can, but it's illogical. We are cleansed, liberated. Hallelujah. The Foundation is stable, beaten, A-OK. We hope you will improve your attitude of loyalty.
Well, fuck you too.
Oh, I'll be sure to.
Let's play it smart. They don't need to know I'm onto them. Not yet, anyway.
I don't actually know if I need to go this whole way or if there's another way out. I want to say there's another way out, right? They wouldn't make me go up that whole... I mean, they could, and it would be fine, but there's other exits here. One of them's got to lead to a shortcut. Thank you, I'm glad. I can assure you, I won't. But I'm glad you're hopeful. Well, maybe I was mistaken. Maybe there's no shortcut up. And I wonder... Really? That would have been really helpful during the boss battle, but not so helpful right now. Thought it was going to spawn me at the nearest one like it should have. Oh well. Nope. Like, this is the way out. Oh, well, that was easier.
The nail is secure. The hiss can't touch it. I can't undo the astral bleeding in the Foundation, but at least it's stopped.
Along with the seismic activity. You did it, Jesse. Did you ever find Marshall?
I did. She's gone. She died thinking she'd save the Bureau. Not a bad way to go. I wasn't ready for this crisis. I didn't even see it coming. But I promise I'll be ready for the next one. I mean, what good is a director who can't hold her bureau together?
Yeah, gotta be a good director. So yeah, that's the main story DLC. The other one is very much related to Alan Wake, and I'd like to do that one after playing the 2 Alan Wakes. I mean, I kind of went through it pretty quickly. There's a lot more, like, you can find those 5 IDs. There's a lot more notes and things that I could have found and didn't.
I know how to handle things, now that I'm the director. Clearly, it's
You could find the 5 cats and get cat ears.
I need to choose a direction for the Bureau. It should be one that serves our goals.
Yeah?
Not the board's. Whatever those are. I need to lead my way.
So, the one I do want to do before we end for the night, they did give me this. Is corrupted Tomasi, containment sector. Don't even know if it's something. I don't know. I haven't actually a turntable. Nearest the turntable is the corridor? Yeah. I don't think I ever did this one. This is not DLC related, I think it's just post-game. Maybe that lets us open up the thing to the left, which we never did get to open. Yeah, it is open now. Alright. Sterling AW. Alright. Ow. Oh, not the shotgun. Damn it. Oh, there's no health regeneration here. This could be difficult. Yeah, I'm drowning in pain, clearly. Ah, look, health regeneration. Potentially. Cool. Wish they dropped a little more of that. Technically that was a little bit of health, but like, that ain't cutting it. Oh, it's one of those. Cool. Also, I'm realizing now I did do this one before. I recognize the room. We'll try it again. I don't really remember much of the room other than recognizing just the look of it. And there's clearly some notes and stuff, so we'll try this again. Not cool.
There you are.
It's got so much stupid health. Damn it. Stop dodging! So I need to not let that stealth guy catch up with me. That ends this run pretty steadily, actually. What if I go over here? Maybe he can't catch me. Uh-huh. Get hit by stuff, you fool! Ow. Give me health, please? That wasn't enough. Oh, he's got like so few HP left. His shield went up. That's cheating. Hey, got him.
There.
Oh.
It's the Bureau. You should start looking for communications.
Get it? Yeah, okay, cool. Easy peasy. No worries there. Just the numerous things trying to explode inside my body right now. Just that worried. Clear? Nope. I want to be able to read some documents, yo. You're really harshing my ability to read some documents. Bruh. Okay. Okay. I swear that's one around here. There it is. Sterling, AWE-46. A paranatural object appeared in a field outside of town of Sterling, Colorado, near a billboard advertising blank. No civilians were injured, though a family dog has been reported as missing since the event. Local authorities arrived on the scene and began issuing orders over a monitored line of communications using several watchwords flagged by the Bureau, including blank. Bureau agents from the region office were dispatched and arrived 2 hours after local police. The situation was contained and an analysis began. Bureau research staff arrived the next day and examined the object. After blank days of evaluation, the object was lifted into an enclosed truck with built-in BlackRock panels and relocated to Bureau headquarters via the subway transport system leading to the oldest house. So it's that thing. Who's in Sterling? Ah! I'd say, do they remember this? But clearly it's been covered up, so... No, they don't. Well, you know, of all the AWEs, it doesn't seem to do anything. Like, yeah, it appeared out of nowhere. But compared to, you know, the AWE in Cauldron Lake or the AWE in Ordinary, this seems like it was just a giant D8. Which, you know, where that just happens on a cosmic scale occasionally. Now we got Sterling, AWE-46. Local witnesses report a bright flash in the field at approximately blank. No noise accompanied the light. Authorities had assumed the object fell from the sky, but our examination found the object actually manifested there, vaporizing the soil around it in an intense spherical blank, which possibly explains the light seen from the town. The object is a hollow sphere made of stone-like material. Structural analysis of the material does not blank on record. The sphere has a broken portion, as if something blank from the object. The object has been inactive since arriving at the Bureau. The Communications Department officially stated to the press that the object was a small meteor, while also using the American Overnight Program to blank. Note, this AWE will be studied in the containment sector until the spherical object is deemed safe to be transferred to the investigation sector. I mean, it's sphere-ish.
You're listening to America Overnight, now in our 29th year, lifting the veil between fiction and reality. Thank you for staying up with us. I've been getting a lot of calls about this meteor in Sterling, Colorado. There were reports of a large spherical container that crash-landed in a field outside town. Some government people reportedly took it away. Now, we happen to broadcast from Colorado, and Sterling is informed. I drove down myself to check it out with members of the America Overnight team. I don't need to tell you, it wasn't long before we found pieces of metal debris scattered in a field. Listeners, This is yet another instance of an unidentified flying object, or UFO, entering our airspace and crashing. That the government took away the evidence under cover of darkness only compounds the fact that these are more than likely visitors from beyond our planet, or dare I say, solar system. Head on over to our website to see pictures of the spacecraft pieces we uncovered.
Yeah. So, obviously shoot it. Alright, well, family. Standing still is not advisable in combat. Yeah, no kidding. You're not wrong, but like, yeah. Alright, will you return?
I took care of the Tomasi problem. Sorry, I forget he was a coworker.
Don't apologize. That wasn't the real Tomasi. He died when the hiss got him.
You're right. I just didn't want to be insensitive.
Sentimentality is a weakness in situations like these, Jesse. That's Bureau 101.
I don't think Emily's in danger of being called sentimental.
Probably not, no. Oh. Okay, well.
Well, I've got a bureau to run. See you soon.
Yes, ma'am, Director Fate. Who moved my waveform of the history?
Please, Emily. Not even as a joke.
Then closer. No. Maybe. There you go. Almost maxed out melee damage, which we'll definitely use all the time. 100%. Yeah, pretty sure until we decide to come back for the dark place, that's about what we got. Let's see what we got here. Astral spikes are metastructural entities found in the astral plane. Oh, those are the flashy light things. Their existence was first confirmed when a single spike traveled into our dimension through the mind of an astronaut. See report blank for details. Re Agent Gibson. Astral spikes seem to exist beyond our dimension's physical laws. They do not resemble any living creature or animate object we have yet encountered. They are even dissimilar to astral copies, despite the fact that both originate from the astral plane. The spikes are immensely dangerous, emitting a wavelength that disrupts all organic and inorganic matter in their immediate vicinity, with catastrophic results. Discerning the nature of this wavelength has been difficult for obvious reasons, but the parakinesiology department continues to investigate. Excuse me, we got that, got those. Now we got two of these. Apologies, how embarrassing. Astral Fellows, shades are acting hostile, very rude. We cannot direct behavior. In external, not astral regions. Promise, fingers crossed. I think that's the way of saying you're probably going to find some of those guys in the house. Another crisis, workday resolved. But scrutiny is not permitted, enjoyed. Tell the sidekick Pope, Snoop, to leave. Please, immediately. Before it is time to begin, become. The next task, chapter, stage. We will be with you soon, Jesse, Dylan Faden. Alright. And you know what? See if we can't... There's one thing I forgot Dylan can say that is Alan Wake related. I'm going to try 2 chants with it. If he says it, cool. If he doesn't say it, also cool, and we'll just move on from there. Oh, I don't know if he still can. He is in a coma now. Never mind. I forgot. Never mind.
If you wake up.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not ideal. Comas will do that. They sure will. Then we're good for now. I'm leaving this installed so we can come back and just pick up with the DLC. I will be curious to play through that. So, we'll see how that goes. I'm going to end a bit early because this is the logical ending point. Tomorrow will be something from our list. I'm not sure what. Maybe unicorn, maybe something else. I don't know. Depends on how I feel tomorrow. Saturday will be the same. Sunday will be Great Ace. And Monday we start Alan Wake 2. For sure. Confirmed. Definitely Monday Alan Wake 2. Yeah. Don't worry. Nothing to worry about ever. No worries ever. Always worryless. For now we got a monster. A quote. A Discord. Obviously, extra huge shoutouts to Reznor for the Heckin' Raid, and to Ramen for the 11th month of the 12 months that Sora got. That's DQ11 Act 3. Definitely not. No, I'm not even going to pretend that's possible. Nope. That will not happen tomorrow. Confirmed 100% that will not happen tomorrow. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. This has been Viper's of Viperland. I'm excited for the next few days, and I'm really excited for Monday. It's going to be good. And I'll see you all next time. Actually, you know what? We should raid some. I gotta at least remember when I get raided to raid. So let's see who's going. Oh, not Twitter. Twitter doesn't help me find a raid.
Tell me, for whom do you fight?
I mean, yeah, that works too.
How very glib. And do you believe
You know what?
in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods.
Gonna toss it to Peko again. I don't really get to see Peko on too often, so, you know.
It is not but a
got some Punchwife goodness, and yeah.
To believe in Eorzea is to believe
It's the raid, that's what we got. Good times. Yay. Bye.